All right, guys, thank you so much for getting on tonight. I'm going to start by just kind of sharing my story how I got into Beachbody. My name is Kelsey Shackley, and I've been a Beachbody coach now for a little over 2 years. I had gained about 15 pounds when I was in nursing school through college. I am an emotional eater, and so I stress out over just studying and taking tests. I'm not a natural good test taker. So I remember having dinners and saying I was going to pop a bag of microwave popcorn for dinner. Yeah, I did that a few times. And my husband now, boyfriend at the time, would go get me like bags of candy for just studying, and I was stressed out. So he would just go get me this stuff because he knew it made me feel better. I would get on the sugar high and I would study. So anyway, long story short, I would, stress out, and then I would drink, and it was terrible. So I gained 15 pounds and I'm only 5'1". So as you can imagine, that's a lot of weight for a person that's only 5'1". So I graduated college and I got my big girl job at a hospital as a nurse. And I would have to do these tests every year for my insurance. It was just like the wellness check where they check your cholesterol and your blood pressure and your height and your weight and all that good stuff. Well, the first year went along and my cholesterol levels were borderline high. And so they just kind of told me, Kelsey, you need to watch it. Maybe diet, exercise. So that first year went in one ear, out the other. Next year went along. They kind of told me the same thing. So I figured I needed to make a change. And so I had tried a few things. Nothing was really working. I was just spinning my wheels. And that May got rear-ended by a drunk driver. And I had a back injury from that. And it just kind of progressively got worse over the next 2 to 3 months. So I finally went to go see a chiropractor. I was scared to death of the chiropractor, but went, and I had to go to 3 sessions for 3 weeks. And at the end of that, she just told me, Kelsey, you have to strengthen your core. Like, you don't have another option, because I can adjust you, but your muscles aren't keeping your bones where they need to be in alignment. And so everything's just going to go right back to the way it was. So I, at that point, decided, okay, this is my aha moment. I have to make a change. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. So I had made a post on Facebook about, a home workout program, something fun. And one of my friends mentioned Turbo Fire. So I thought, what do I have to lose? So I ordered Turbo Fire, fell in love, lost a bunch of weight, decided to become a Beachbody coach after begging my husband for 2 to 3 months. He thought Shakeology was ridiculously overpriced, which at the time we hadn't done the research on it. So we just thought it was a protein shake. Come to find out, it's obviously a lot more than that. Now we're addicted and drink it every day. But I got into coaching mostly for the accountability to stick with what I was doing, but also I wanted to try Shakeology. And so I started with that in mind, but also this little part of me was thinking, well, if it's as cool as my upline says it is, then I would want to do this thing full time, because I always knew that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but I still wanted to live out a purpose. I still had a passion that I wanted to do more than just being a mom. And so I obviously started running challenge groups. I started getting more results. I had abs for the first time, and my challengers were starting to see results. I was getting confidence not only in Beachbody products, but now I was starting to see an income. So my belief in the business opportunity was growing. And so that's I had gotten pregnant, and I just I drew a line in the sand, and I said, I'm doing this. There's no option. I am doing this. And so one of the big things, as Cody had said, that I just quit my full-time job last month as a nurse. And so I'm doing Beachbody full-time now. And one of the big driving factors with this was hitting Success Club. So I am going to go right into my call and my top 11 tips for hitting Success Club. Let me share my screen here. And we'll go right on into this here. So here is my PowerPoint, the 11 tips for hitting Success Club. Can you guys see it? You can? Okay. 11 tips for hitting Success Club. So we'll go on in. And I shared my story. So I'm a former pediatric nurse, a wife, and a mom. My little girl there, Ruby, just turned 1 year last month in April. So that's my family. So why hit Success Club? Well, this is where the party is, duh. It's where the magic happens. It's where we change lives. This right here is how we help get people healthy, how we get people fit, lose weight, get off their medications, feel confident, have more energy, and the list just goes on, as you guys know. And this, for us, is how we begin to pay for groceries, our family's vacations, pay off debt, stay away from debt, retire from our full-time jobs, and even bring our spouses home. This, guys, is the secret sauce right here at Hitting Success Club. So how do we achieve a Success Club? Well, there's different ways. 2 points comes from a challenge pack sale. 1 point comes from Shakeology Home Direct sale. You can also get 2 points from a new coach signing up a challenge pack. You can get a point for a new coach ordering Shakeology Home Direct. And both of those things can be in the first 30 days of a coach sign up. So if they decide to sign up and then later decide I want a challenge pack, they have 30 days to do that. If you hit at least Success Club 5, if you get 5 points in a month, and this will go through the last day of the month, and it's midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in Central Standard Time like I am, it's 11 p.m. And you're on Shakeology Home Direct, which is 90 personal volume points, then you will hit Success Club for the month. What is the benefit of hitting Success Club? Well, you are going to get $30 commission. And then if you're a new coach and you hit Success Club the first 3 full months as a coach, then you will get a Coach Summit ticket for next year of 2016. So that's a huge benefit. It's so awesome that Beachbody does that for us. If you are assigned a Shakeology Home Direct and they cancel their order, so therefore in the second month of their shipment, it just is non-existent, then by policy, then you can contact Coach Relations and you can request a new customer. So that's policy that you can do that. So just keep that in mind. So if you hit Success Club, you're eligible for monthly prizes. As in last month, they got the Beachbody-opoly. So that's cool. As you can tell, you guys, I love pictures. I'm a visual learner, so. And then free trips such as the Success Club trip in Cancun that everybody just went on. And then leads, you get free customers. Free customers and Shakeology leads, so Shakeology customers as well. So here we go into my tips. Tip number 1 in hitting Success Club is to offer an incentive. So it can be a $25 gift card, a t-shirt, tank, a free clean eating guide, a push book, a clean eating grocery list, a resistance band, a fitness magazine subscription. Those are just a few ideas. A lot of times if I'm at the end of the month and I have 4 points and I need 1 more, I will offer this to the next person who orders a challenge pack. Sometimes I'll let them pick, or a lot of times I'll have a winner. So by everybody getting in, and whoever wins the challenge group will get an option to pick either, a $25 gift card to Victoria's Secret, or I usually do that muscles and mascara tank. So those are just some ideas for you. Number 2 is to make a list of strong prospects. At least 30 people that have ever expressed an interest in a challenge group or the business. Don't be salesy, but do a follow-up message regarding your next challenge group. And also end with a personal question like, by the way, how was your weekend? Or how is your summer going? Relationships is the core of the business. And so relationships, put those first and foremost. Don't be just about making a sale or recruiting. So just kind of slow down, get to know their needs and their wants. But making that strong prospects list is key. Tip number 3 is to ask close family and friends. So ask close family and friends if they would just even share a bag of Shakeology on Home Direct between the two of them, and then just let them know, like if they don't want to do a second shipment, to just cancel their Home Direct. But just reiterate that they're going to save a ton of money in shipping by ordering it on Home Direct. And then, you can give them the coach relations number to call and cancel if they would like that, if they would feel comfortable. But I know for me, like my family, a lot of them would do this to help me out if I'm coming close at the end of the month and I just am 1 point away. So just keep that in mind. Tip number 4 is to create a Facebook event. So I know a lot of people are creating these like Facebook events, kind of like you would a birthday party or anything like that. So you create this event and invite everyone and then post about it. Make it like a party. Make it like, something that they don't want to miss, because hype it up. Just make it so exciting to where they're like, okay, this is what I want to do. Like a lot of times people, when they're trying to lose weight, they're exploring their options. They're trying to figure out who they want to sign up with, if Beachbody is for them, if they want to do this or that program or this, there's just tons of options out there and it's overwhelming. So making it fun is going to allow people to want to join you, okay? Tip number 5 is to post a transformation picture. So I always think this stirs up business. And personally, I like to do a Transformation Tuesday post, and so there's usually 4 weeks in a month. And one of those months, I usually post myself, and I just reiterate, how I did it, what I did, and things like that. But the other 3 months, I like to feature someone. So I either like to feature one of my coaches, somebody that was in my challenge group, or just anybody in general that I have noticed that's had rockin' success with Beachbody products. So as you can see, this was my senior year in college where I gained that 15 pounds. And then this was right before I got pregnant with my daughter, Ruby, when I was in the best shape of my life. And I'm getting back there, guys. I'm getting back there. And then this is my coach, Naima, here. So you can tell she was killing it, man. Look how fit she looks. So all these kind of posts really just stir up business. And here's just some more examples of some people or just some different ideas that you can do for transformation pictures. Tip number 6 is to send an email regarding your next challenge group. So send an email and invite friends and family regarding your next group. They may not see, your Facebook posts, because as you know, they don't hit everybody's news feed, but just keep an email brief. Just keep it brief. Ask for referrals rather than asking them to join you. But watch, some of them are going to be interested, and they themselves are going to want to join your group. Put something catchy in the subject line, something that would trigger their interest but not look too salesy. If it's too salesy, sometimes even email will catch it and think it's spam. So just be careful with that. And then, always ask and end a question with a question that they're going to want to reply to. So if it's family and they have a son named Bobby or something, just say, hey, how is Bobby doing in his baseball season? Everyone loves talking about their kids. So always, say something like that to where they're going to want to reply to your email. That's always effective. At least that's what I found. Tip number 7 is to run a Facebook ad. So if you have a like page, run a Facebook ad for your challenge group. If you're requiring a purchase for your challenge group, make sure you say that it's something like that it's complimentary to your group. Either they have to, get on Shakeology or purchase a challenge pack, but just saying that it's a complimentary service. A lot of times people get caught up in the number and they don't realize what all they're going to get for free by being in your group. So just reiterate that, but also just running those Facebook ads. Those have been gold mines for me, running those ads. And what I personally do is like $30 over a 24-hour span is what I usually run my ad for. So here's an example of a post. I had to split it up into 2 sections. My screenshot wouldn't cover the whole post, so I usually start out my post like right here, something that I'm going through at the time. So needing a fresh start, I'm needing to take my own fitness to the next level. I'm a busy mom, just looking to be a better version of myself every day. So sometimes somebody's going to read that and think, oh my gosh, she's talking about me. When really I'm talking about myself, but I'm trying to attract people that are like me. So that's kind of where I go with that. And then I remind them what all I'm giving them and the incentive. So all of this is just what I'm going to give them. So they feel like they're getting a lot of value with my group. And then at the very bottom, I just remind them that if they put their trust in me, I will meet them halfway. They just have to show up every day and they won't regret it. And then here I go at the very bottom, just saying that this isn't easy and it isn't free. So contact me only if you're ready to make a life change. I want to work with the people who are truly ready to commit. So this is going to eliminate the people that feel like this is for free. And it's just going to really interest the people that are really ready. They're ready to make a change. So this is an example post that I've done. Tip number 8 is to email assigned customers. So email all your assigned customers that you got from your leads, because you're Emerald and you are hitting Success Club. You're going to get your assigned customers. So email them and have an incentive for them to join. A lot of times those customers don't know you personally. So if they have an incentive to join your group, then they might just hop on that bandwagon. So, but again, don't use the word free because it can trigger a spam. Number 9 is to host a coaching sneak peek. I love coaching sneak peeks. This is an example from my coach, Lindsay Hay, but we host these at least once a month. They're usually either 3 or 5 days long, and this will grab people's interest that are interested in coaching. So not only would you hit Success Club, but you'll hit Success Club by adding people to your team, which is more valuable. So this is awesome way to hit Success Club. And number 10, post more than once about your group. So here I had done a hurry last chance kind of post. It's really creating that urgency for people. If you include an urgency to join, then people sometimes want to jump at it a little bit better. So just saying something like, I keep these small and only have a little bit room left, so please contact me if you're interested. Sometimes this kind of gets people off the fence that we're debating about it. And number 11, do a financial post. Do a highlighting post of the financial benefits that the business has given you. This piques interest for those considering coaching. It can be what you have done in certain weeks or months, what you've paid off. Could be a credit card, your car, could be even just being able to pay for groceries. Those things are huge for people that are looking just to make a little bit of money. Or even, you can give an example of what your team members have done and say that this is what you're striving to do with the business. So that can even draw in some more interest. Here's an example of Leslie Cortez. She actually posted this, I believe it was yesterday, about how her income has climbed over the last few years. And it's just super inspiring because, as you can see, April 2011, she had made $372, which for a lot of people, that's huge. That's a grocery bill. Excuse me. And then, April of this year, $72,000, and that's crazy. I can't even imagine. So this business has the opportunity to just do exponential things. Your one and only Cody Hickman. Check out her income and how it's climbed. It's amazing. She inspires me daily. I think this is so cool how it's changed so many people's lives. And her income, as you can see, she posted, climbed in March of 2013, started at $848, and now is $9,214. So amazing. Congratulations, Cody. So who is this for? Who is this for exactly? It's for everyone. You all should be aiming to hit Success Club each month. There is no if, ands, or buts about it. If you are all on this call for a reason, you all want to be a successful coach, and you will be. But this has to be a non-negotiable. It has to be one of those things that you do every single day. I mean, in a good example, I have to drink coffee every morning. Like, it's what gets me going. It wakes me up. I have to. So Success Club should be just that. Should be a non-negotiable, something you do every single month. So I want to leave with you guys with some goals as you go on to your week and into the rest of May. A goal should be to help 3 to 5 people minimum each month. And by this, you would be hitting Success Club 5. Help 1 new person a week. Is that simple or is that simple? 1 person a week. You guys can do this. It's common to have only 15 to 20% actually buy something from you, from the people that are actually interested. So if you have a goal of helping 5 people for your next group, you should have interest from at least 30 people. So if you're talking to 30 people that are like, yeah, 5 of those will actually commit and join you. Because many people will later say that they can't buy this month, or they can't join for this reason or that reason, or they just decide to go somewhere else and do something else, or just borrow from a friend, etc. So just keep that in mind, that if your numbers are like that, that's totally normal. You're not alone. That's pretty common. So you just have to keep going. So 15 to 20% actually usually buy. So out of every 30 that are interested, 5 people will join you. To-dos. So as you guys leave, these are your to-do lists. Get on it, girls. We can do it. Invite 2 people a day for the rest of the month. So there is 25 days left in May. That's 2 invites a day. So we are looking for 50 no's. This is going to be a challenge. Everybody needs to leave this call and say, we're going to get 50 no's. No's are a good thing, because no's is what is going to help you see success. Don't let no's deter you. Keep inviting and keep sharing what these programs and products and the business opportunity has done for you personally. No's is what gets you to the yeses. If you're not getting no's, you're not asking enough people, period. So you have to be getting these no's. So go for 50, guys, for the end of the month. Post on Facebook in this next week. So by May 13th, these are the posts that I'm assigning you to do. Your story, what Beachbody has done for you. So that's one post. The second post is to share why you love Shakeology and your favorite recipe. And it doesn't have to be like you kissing a bag of Shakeology. It can be like a cute little drink with a shake, and you say, hey, this is what's changed my life. This is why I love it. And this is the recipe. Post number 3 is going to be a post, an invite about your upcoming challenge group with emotion behind it. So talk about how you were personally before Beachbody. For me, an example, I was 15 pounds overweight. My cholesterol levels were borderline high. I was having back pain. All of these things have led me to Beachbody. And somebody else is going through those things right now. And if you're not sharing these things, you can't help the people that need you. There's people out there that need you. So you have to share these things in order to help more people. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
For the last thing, the 3 posts, I know that I have a lot of brand new coaches on here, so they might not have, what Beachbody has done for them. So I was thinking, in order to kind of do this call to action, the brand new coaches, maybe you guys can make a post if you haven't already. Even if you have, maybe still do another one, because more and more people are seeing it, but post why you joined Beachbody.
Yeah.
Story yet. So I was just thinking, because I know a lot of my brand new coaches who have only been coaching a week are on here. So I just thought that would be another post that you could do. So, all right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
you're welcome.
do you want to do like a Q&A if we have a couple of minutes here? And
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Usually no one will unmute and ask a question. But if anyone's brave enough, go for it. Anyone? Carrie. I knew it.
I always have a question.
You always come through.
Okay. I didn't understand the Facebook event. I haven't seen them, and I don't know what that is.
Okay. So you can go, I'm trying to think on your Facebook. Let's see. Let me share the screen and I will see if I can find, it won't be a Beachbody event, but I can find an event.
No, I know what an event is on Facebook. Like, I know what those are, but I didn't know what you mean by making an event for Beachbody. Like, how would you do that?
Yeah, so you would, make an event and then invite all your friends in your friends list to this event. And so in the description of the event, you'll pretty much, it'd be like a post for like a challenge group post, how you when you're trying to promote a challenge. So you'd put that in the description of the event. And so you would say, by this date is the deadline to join this group. And this is what you're going to get, and all this types of things. And so then people are seeing that and saying, oh, I kind of want to do that. And then you can even be private messaging people that are in that group as well. And so that I know has worked for tons of coaches.
Oh, so like, Cody, like how we used to set up our challenge groups, like we used to make them events, but only in our group, it would be like a public thing instead.
Well, I'm thinking, is it more like the things that you get from like Unique and stuff like that, like the events like that, but you don't automatically get added into these, right? Or do you?
On these, I think you do. When people are doing this, they're automatically adding you.
Okay. So
Carrie, I haven't gotten one from Unique, I don't think.
So, I think that, Carrie, I think it's like it's like the group and you just kind of add everyone, but she's saying put a description and what it is and like kind of post in there. Do you do like daily kind of things until people message you and sign on, or people just say like, hey, what is this about? Or how does that work?
Yeah, you would kind of go through there and kind of post about there, maybe, like once every couple days or every 3 days, and just see if you can get some interest from it that way. And then you can even private message people that are interacting in there about it to try and get some more interest. Yeah.
I get it now. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anyone else? No. I knew Carrie would have a question. She always comes through. I'm always like, come on, someone, anyone. Carrie's like, fine.
Anyone can ask.
I really did have a question, though, because I didn't get that. I didn't make that up.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I always ask
questions
on call, so.
I'm glad that you always have something. I love it.
Anybody from my team have a question for me?
I do.
Someone at the bottom, caller. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Fallon. I don't know how to do this. Does anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Silly question. You said a push book.
Yeah. So
I use development books.
Yeah, that's a personal development book. So that's Shalene Johnson wrote that book, Push.
Oh, literally the push book.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought quotations, the push book. Okay. And you said a grocery list, but most of the programs come with all that.
You would be surprised the amount of people that want your grocery list.
Oh, like, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few of them. Like, oh, what do you eat? I want specifically what you do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So if you give that, you can give that as an incentive. So even though they come with them, people want to know specifically what you do and what you buy. So.
Okay. Yes. All right. Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hello.
Hey, this is Jessica. I've got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you? Okay. How soon, because I had asked you before, but how soon is it that you need to make like a Facebook page? Like how long do you need to wait to do that? Till after you get your coaches built up, or?
I would say one out of two things. Are you talking like a Facebook page for your team or a like page?
A like page, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to clarify. So I would say one of two things. Either one, you are ready to spend some money to do boosts and to do ads because less of your posts are going to be seen in the news feed otherwise. Or B, if you already are growing a fitness following. So you have been a coach for maybe a little while, or maybe you joined as a coach and already had a fitness following. So once you start getting more people that are wanting to follow you specifically for fitness is when you would want to open up a like page. So one of those things. So either you want to spend some money financially to boost the post, or if you have a fit. And maybe Cody would say something different, but that's just kind of what I've been told.
No, I think that's pretty good. I wanted to ask you, that brought up a question for me. What I tend to do is I promote the entire page. I was talking to 2 coaches that are on the call today about it, and you were saying you do like 24 hours for $30. I found for me personally in my page that I'll do a $5 or $10 a day for the entire page. So I promote it, and I kind of like narrow my search down to women who are 28 or 9, I don't know, I choose to like 40. And then I put like a search in there for fitness, clean eating, so-and-so. So I've had a lot of luck doing that. So do you actually boost yours? Is that what you were saying you do?
What you are doing, I've used to do. And here recently, this is just something that Janelle was working for Janelle. So I had started doing it where she will take a post. It may be a sneak peek post, or it may be a business related post or a challenge group post. And she will just boost. It's called a dark post, a dark boost, but that post specifically, she'll boost it for a day, and she at least spends $30.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that you said that, because I've boosted a post before, but I don't know what amount, like money limit I put on it. So I've had a lot of luck doing. I know my coaches probably know this because I talk about it all the time, but Thursday to Monday, Sunday, whatever, or give or take a day. But I have a specific post, but I'll do just like $5 or $10 a day. And so, yeah, I'll have to try the boosting, because I was told that some of the people that were telling me that they didn't like that. But if Janelle, and you're having good luck, like success with that, I want to try that as well.
Yeah. What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think you kind of have to see what's working for you. That was working for her. I've tried that a couple different times. The first time it worked really well. This last time it didn't. So I haven't tried it enough to really get a good feel for it. But when I would run, my whole page, I know my likes were going up.
Yeah.
With that. So it kind of depends, I guess, what you're wanting. If you're wanting more followers or more people looking at your stuff, then I think that's a good route. But if you're really wanting people to hone in on a specific post, then I think the boost is good.
Yeah. Plus it probably depends on like day and time and all those other logistics. Yeah,
for sure.
You'll have to play around with. But yeah, I'm going to try that. I'm going to do that this week.
Hey, Kelsey.
Yeah.
In regards to the post boosting, just recently Kelsey shared with us a video on how to do the dark post instead of just hitting boost, because you can boost any post by hitting boost. That never got me good traction. But when I started doing this dark post, which maybe you could share that YouTube video with them on how to do it, because it's kind of, there's a few steps to it, but it's different. But I've had amazing traction with it. So much more than just hitting boost to a post.
So glad you said that, because that's what I've done. I don't know about dark boosting. Will you, I see we only have 2 minutes left. So do you mind sharing the YouTube video with me, and I'll share it with my team?
No, not at all. I will give you the PowerPoint in case people didn't take notes fast enough, and I will send you that YouTube video. So
okay. Yeah, when this downloads to your computer, if you just send me this whole video, that'll be perfect.
Perfect. Done. Consider it done.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone for getting on.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.